Good timing, oh yes. Great timing.
An energy source is a treasure.
You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
I think you might have to make that yourself there, bud.
I have to pick up some parchment at the nearest town. I haven't practiced my calligraphy in a while, but I guess I could try.
What was the name of the place we're heading to again?
Kefak Depot.
Kefik Depot.
Yeah, it's where the whole campaign is going to take place. It's a big city. It's like next to Morrow, it's one of the largest cities on the planet. But instead of being like all lights, it's half scrap and then some lights.
Right. Morrow's the nice, fancy, big city. This is the junky big city.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are going to Kefik Depot, huh? You treasure hunters? Not the first I've seen. I keep getting paid to take them in, but I never get paid to drive them out.
Ah, so they've sent others. A competition, you say? Jolly good.
Yeah, there's all kinds of fighters in Kefik Depot. That's why I don't get close. I just drop you off at the edge of town and get out of town. Well, you know.
I guess it makes sense if it pays you well enough.
Especially because there's this new gang in town that's causing a little bit of stir, and I don't want any more bullet holes in my bus than I need.
What gang is this?
They call themselves the True Warriors. They couldn't make it in Morrow, so they moved to the next link down on the chain.
Not exactly true warriors if they gotta settle for second best.
Didn't you come from here?
Not so true warriors really rings a bell.
Oh, what? Just because I'm a rat and there's a whole bunch of rats on the planet, that's where I'm from?
No, you said that you talked to the guy where we're going.
I talked with Sully.
Yeah.
He's the one who also got me noticed about the whole gig.
Yeah. At his shop, where we're currently going.
So Sully lives in Kefik Depot.
Oh, right.
Which is why I'm like, you didn't know about the Warriors coming out to play EA in your own
Maybe
town?
he doesn't live in Kefik Depot. I don't know.
Man,
'Cause
I
don't
do a
also
lot of
want
jobs
to be,
in and
like,
out of the...
Can't be super intimate with the city. I don't think that'd be weird.
Is it full of all
I've been
other
out on a
kinds
job
of wacky
recently.
gangs that are going to be stopping us along the way? Like a baseball-themed gang and a...
Oh,
I was
yeah.
more liking the idea, because if this is like very recent, I mean...
Yeah, you
Scrap
got the
Scrap was out on a... I've already been out on a
tire
job before I
claws
came in
and
on
the
this.
Scabs and the animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta worry.
And you know, one of us is going to get caught up by the cops because they're pretty rapey in the middle of a middle of a park.
Check out. Peep this picture of the water dealer, bruh. He's got a golden arm and like 4 robotic legs.
Oh, me and this guy are going to get
Jesus
along.
Christ.
I can tell.
He's cyberpunk as hell.
Well, yeah, and
That's
as
a-
a
that's
water
a-
dealer on a desert planet, yeah, he could probably afford that.
That's a man of culture.
Those are Omni wheels too, not just spider feet. Yeah.
He has all-terrain legs.
I mean, if they just hovered, I guess that'd be better, right? And then why have 4 of them? He could just be a hovering torso.
For stabilization.
Right, yeah, because, you can't, like, your strength is limited when you can't just, like, push off of something other than just air.
Well, it's not that. It's that, like, what if there's...
leverage and stuff.
You have to have multiple points of contact for the levitation, so that way you can kind of, like, stay upright pretty easily without having to worry about it. He's like, all right, I'm running this ship.
Do you guys want any questions, or do you want to just arrive? We'll skip forward to arriving, or any thoughts or ideas you want to explore?
Sounds like we've
each
kinda-
other? You guys know? Is there a hierarchy among you people? Have you guys talked about your abilities and what you would do if you ever got in a fight?
I've been regaling them with nothing but my achievements and abilities.
Yeah, he's been talking about. Well, you've been grandstanding the entire time. Scrap hasn't really been listening too much about that.
Is Jeffrey just sitting in the corner all quiet? Is
He's
he
used
not a
to it.
talker?
He's used to it. He's just letting it happen.
Scrap has his history. He's been around a lot of colorful characters, but he was not originally from Akaton. He's only been living on Akaton for the last 4 years.
Have you guys had a discussion about you're both mercenaries or not mercenaries? I don't know.
Bounty
I did this
hunters.
before. Bounty hunters. Yeah, you're both bounty hunters.
Yeah, I'd imagine your understanding of it would probably differ from his a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've explained to him my bounty hunting.
To Scrap?
Yes, there's been several stories of bounty hunting. Obviously, it's what I've been doing for the last I forget how long. Not very
I know.
long.
And
I'm
Scrap
very new
hasn't
to
been
this.
listening. He mostly has just understood that okay, this Reggie guy, this pale Reggie guy that he knows, he likes to run his mouth, but the guy who contacted me apparently vouches for his gun skills. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't give too much of a shit about if he wants to run his mouth, as long as he can shut up at the right moment.
Also, Bill has good credentials.
Does Bill have noticeably big fists? Or is that just something that grows when they do a punch?
They're weapons that he carries,
Oh.
because they're fist weapons.
Okay.
Like he,
He has space
he
boxing
has
gloves?
so like he's
Basically,
got what, like
yes.
these. So he's got these like cybernetic gauntlets, like on his resting on his hips or something.
So
when
they're
he
not
wants.
always on his hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he could make them out of his
Are we
hands.
using the right pronoun? Sorry.
Yes.
You're made out of robot parts. I don't think it applies. I'm not sure.
Could identify however I want.
Depends upon.
They don't have reproductive organs, right? Like,
Androids don't really have an assigned gender. It's just if they choose to pick one, they pick it. And if they don't see the need, they don't bother.
So you can never go wrong with a they. But if they seem to keep referring to themselves in either a masculine or a feminine way, well then,
well, he's not here to speak for himself.
yeah, no.
Yeah. So the weapons that he has, they basically plate on. Because the description of them is manicas. They consist of a durable arm plates strapped across a limb. So essentially, he's just got some points that kind of mount on, where he takes these giant plates of metal essentially and slaps them on.
God of War. In God of War 3, when he got those big stupid gauntlets.
Oh, this is more akin to just taking like giant chunks of metal and putting them onto magnetic posts on your arms.
Sounds really dumb. I always hold a brick when I punch people.
That's pretty close. Except he doesn't have to hold them. He's got mounting points literally implanted onto him.
Well, it said tied. Didn't it say like strapped? He said strapped.
Oh yeah, but they give different ways of doing it.
Okay. It's got old timey buckles. Oh, I have to have a button hook to get
It's
it
basically
latched.
more
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is strapped, but they also talk about how their ancient manics were taken. Modern versions cover the arm quickly with the assistance of spring-loaded mechanisms. So essentially, yeah, there's probably like some kind of strapped things that he's like put on, so they're not surgically implanted into his arms. But it's some way where he can just basically slap the side of this thing, and then it's just kind of like wrists, like those snap bracelets. But they only work on like the straps he's got, where he just like slams it into the things, and then he's got two arms covered in metal on like the front sides.
He loads his fists.
So where are they? Like on his hips? So he's more like doing this. I like it.
I'm
How else
you
did get the
you
backs
looking
of your
for a
arms?
licking? It does seem kind of like funny if they're like articulated at all. You kind of like let them be on like the front of your legs, so that way when you're about to get into a fight, you're just
I want them to be
And then do
crossed.
the old timey.
Yeah.
He does the old timey.
yeah. Because they also
shield.
they double as shields. Yeah,
Yeah.
Do they really?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, that makes
So
sense.
these are Captain America shields in Wakanda,
They're just on the back of his arm.
From in Infinity War.
in the Wakanda battle. With his,
They're like small, like spike triangle shields.
Open up.
I can see that.
Yeah, they also double as shields, so she can use the block action to just like hold them up.
Nice.
okay, so
But I mean, yeah, Scrap Alaska. I mean, Scrap's mostly been spending time checking in with Ben. I mean, what brings you out here for this?
I saw a thing on the wall, and that loud one said that he could make sure I got paid if I came.
I can respect that.
Before we pull into town, I'll go ahead and switch into my armor.
oh, does it take like time to mount it and stuff?
Yeah.
To don it.
Well, there's that, and I just don't wear it all the time,
All right.
or else I wouldn't get to wear my formal wear.
See, that was my issue with when I was picking out armor the first time we played, is that like when you look at the pictures of the armor, a lot of it is like space hazmat suits, and you're like, well, I can't just walk around wearing that. Like, then I can't like look like a cool alien.
Yeah, that's why they have different kinds of clothing.
This is where I normally wear my suit, but when we get close to town and he said that there's some rambunctious young fellows there that call themselves the Warriors, like, all right, I'll be ready for this. I go in and I put on my ring wear, which is a heavy armor that's apparently a Lashanti known armor that's very heavy, but also very decorative with like very decorative like shiny golden colored rings and everything that like go in various joints of it and stuff.
Alrighty then.
So I go ahead. I just like go in the bathroom.
It's armor that it's deceptively durable armor, right?
Oh no, it's very hefty looking.
Oh, okay. It's just rather ornate.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's very ornate with like golden rings on it and stuff. And so I go in the bathroom, come out, just give my clothes over to Reginald, or not Reginald, fucking Jeffrey. I'm Reginald. Oh, yeah, give my clothes to Jeffrey, and then he'll probably just fold them up and like put them in a bag. I'm like, all right. He's used to this at this point. What else is he gonna do? He's my butler. I'm not gonna fold clothes. You fold clothes.
All right
I
then.
do fold clothes, but I just don't bring those ones on the job.
What you want me to fucking take a bus home, leave my car there, and take another bus and go get it? No, fuck you. You take a bus.
You're on a
We are
bus.
taking a bus.
Oh shit.
Marcus's bus speeds towards a growing glare of tall structures, grand buildings, impossibly clean, considering the fine grit choking the air. Ring the outer edge of Kefik Depot. What? That's so weird. Grand buildings ring the outer edge of Kefik Depot. Flashy signs for accommodations and entertainment adorn every service. As Marcus drives deeper into town, glossy facades quickly fade into huddles of dust-stained buildings. Mountains of crashed starships and other junk stretch beyond them. Piles of metal, glass, plastic, and countless other materials glint in the light of the burning sun. Kefik Depot appears quite busy. Many wheeled vehicles trundle through the streets, some of which wind through junk mounds. Vendors hawk their wares on corners and haggle with customers. Marcus pulls up to the curb and says, "End of the line. It's been a real pleasure driving you folks crazy. Hope you find what you're looking for here." With a wave, the Sharon departs, his vehicle emitting a cloud of exhaust. You find yourself suddenly in the street on the edge of town.